Hello, so you've been having some issues with hardware, is that correct? Okay. I'm gonna log this. Just go ahead and just, 1 second, and okay. Yeah, there you are. Alright, cool. Can I see your number? Okay. Is that 5-2? Okay. Alright. So what's the main issue happening right now? Okay. Yeah, I can kind of hear it a little bit. So microphone issue. Alright. So what we're gonna do is I have a few different ones. Alright. So I got cheap alternative. I've got sponsored alternative. And I've got standard. What we're working with, what you came in with, but updated. Not even updated, just a working version of it. But let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, this is sound one. We're gonna do a little bit of transplant and see if this is gonna change anything here. What we have here is I'm not sure. Mayo, whatever it is pronounced wise. If we're fiddling with it. It's good stuff right here. You may have seen it already in my periphery testing video. I think that's what it is. This one and this one. Okay. So about the carrying case is nice too. This is currently audio 3 and 4. Basic, very basic. How about now? How are we rocking now? I have 2 of these that come with it. So what I can do is I can put the bass somewhere on my person and then put these elsewhere, potentially over here and over here, and I can interact with them, I guess, such. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to attach one of these to my person. And then we're going to put one of these. I think I hope that wasn't too loud. Let's see if I can put it on one of these. One of these guys. Okay, that should be working. Again, this is a new microphone. This is what the case opening looks like. This guy comes out as well. And they all fit together nicely in there. Oh, look at that, it's nice and snug. Let's see if we can line this up properly with you. 1 second. Get in a better position. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna. Okay, got that attached. Alright, yeah, let's see if I can. Is this helping at all? No, it should be helping. What about now? Is that helping at all? Okay, well, take that one off of that. Maybe try that down here. Okay. There we go. I think I went too far. Okay. Alright. That should be fine for now. I'm going to put some more of that information. Ooh, yeah, that's a few typos. Hold on. I'm just gonna. Okay. Okay. Right, what about? How's that one? All right, let me try again. Kind of compare what just happened to. Any sort of difference? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Now everything's actually doing just well. Wonderful. there is a link in the description for this guy. The link, I do recommend it. For ASMR purposes, you have to kind of know what you're doing with it, I guess, more so than you would a traditional mic where you can kind of just have a center. With this, you want to have the points already assigned. And as far as I know, they don't do the full 360, but they do work well for kind of giving almost like a space to it, how it feels like a space. They come to two. As a pair. So I think they're meant more in the sense for like interviewing, but they, like I said, multi-purpose. They have dual modes for noise cancellation and for also muting. They look super slim. They look super. I think they look super cute. Like, look at those little sphere guys. Very nice. That's my opinion on them. If you buy them, it's great. If you don't, that's also fine. But what I'm just trying to say is, they sent me those, or these rather. I should say they sent me these, and I like them. So you might too. We can put those. We can keep these long term for you as well if you want to keep them in on as you're going forward audio here. But we also have a few other options. We can come back to this one. There's certainly other sounds we want to explore with this one first before we move on, if that's all right. Yeah, I have like, for instance, one of my traditional sounds that you hear often is liquid. Now, does that sound better or worse than normal? Okay. And this versus what's another sound that typically you'll hear? Yeah. What are your thoughts? No, please do share. Genuinely. Go on. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. What else? You know what? All right. Let's pause. Here. Hmm. All right. I think we're going to. The microphone you're hearing now is not one that I would recommend. It is simple as the basically just the open holes in your system. Just kind of. Yeah, it's essentially like in terms of like thinking of it like how like a typical ear functions. You don't have the snail. You don't have the snail right now. You don't have any type of snail. Yeah, right now you're not. And I'm gonna give you a real like bare bones snail. Okay, bare bones type snail. Alright, well, so I'm just gonna roll with it like this. This is what we got right now. This is like I said, basic. This is the bare bones. This is the limited funds edition, which is totally fine, understandable, and will get the job done. This is what I started with. I used this to start, so it's not like this is any type of shame to it. This has been used, and this is very, very close to me, so that's the reason I still hold it around in case I need it, or even on the go as well. But can you hear me? Very good. How about now? Okay, and what about this one? I got a little distracted, got a little too ambitious with my descriptions, but I think this is working really well for you. Not that I think you should take this one, but I think you should consider it. Um, Is there any more sounds that I should show off at the moment? Can't think of any. I'm gonna unplug you now, right? Now. So that one is. I guess that one's the most basic option we have available. Not exactly great, but it's real good for beginners because it's simple. Doesn't really take too much. Translates things, over. It doesn't really do it at a high. What's the word? Quality. What's the word? Quality. Can't really forget the word quality. Let's put you back to where you're from. Alright. You should be back to normal. Hold on 1 second. Double check you. You're back, okay. Yeah, pretty much the regular bass one, which you are on right now. Talking into it right now. Yeah, no, it's right now. That one is unnamed at the moment in terms of this video because they don't pay me. I paid them, so. But they are very good as well. I use it, so that's since that I did have to get some other things to make it work with my setup, but it works now, and it works very well. I think. I don't think it does phenomenal with like maybe wet, crisp sounds or other things like that, but I don't do a lot of those, so it's not that big of a deal. But like back to the basic, That was probably a bit loud. I apologize. I dropped it, but I caught it. It's not done right next to it. I'll tell you what. We're gonna swap out one more time. Just to finish it off. This is option M. This is option M. this. This is the sound of writing that you can probably hear it a little bit better now. So which one did you want to go with? Did you want to go with this option, which was the Mayono? I want to say Mayono. Mayono. It's a good brand. If you want to go with that brand, you want to go with the standard but not broken. Do you want to go with the basic? Do you want to go with the low budget? You know, this is the low budget, and we went over that one. The one you currently have is the M. We can install it for long term. Basic update, the basic but clean. We have available, and I guess I don't recommend going with the untouched, the unedited, because you can, but it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good. So. Yeah, we call that bare iPhone around here, simple iPhone. So which one do you want to go with? You want to go with the M? I think it's fair. Yeah, I'm probably gonna use it on occasion, especially when the video calls for it, or when the video would benefit from having two different sounds sources. But at the moment, the basic updated is what we're gonna still rock with around here as the traditional. Might look into getting another one, another high-end one. I was gifted this little guy, but I haven't got to use it yet with my recording setup, which is my phone. So, but I will get this fiddled with. You said you want to go with the M, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that set up. Let's go ahead and get you going. Alright, let's check somewhere over here. Let's log in. Okay. Still. Okay. I'm gonna get right up in here. And I'm good. Actually, hold still. Is this sensitive right here? I'm gonna do this. Hold still. One second. And okay. Right, and I think you're all set up. I think you're in there, locked and good. Beautiful. Let's document this. Okay, and let's double check. And okay. Yeah, you're good to go. I'm gonna head on out. If you have any issues, feel free to call me. beat me. If you want to reach me. No, that's mine. I said that. Who? I gotta get on that. Gotta get the lawyers ready. Yeah, you're good. You should be able to, bye. Shoo. Shoo.